Example 4. Which expression is equal to the area of the shaded region in the figure below? Going to be our method for solving this. Okay, so find the area of the shaded one, and then in the end, what are we going to do? Subtract the area of the white one? Okay. Okay, so we're going to multiply 7x minus 2 times x plus 1. I knew that wasn't looking right. 7x squared minus 2x, 7x, and then minus 2. So if I combine my like terms there, that's going to be 7x squared plus 5x minus 2. Alright, so that is the area of my shaded. Alright, now I'm going to switch colors and I'm going to do the area of the white. So that's going to be length, 2x plus 1 times width, which is x. So x times 2x plus 1. If I distribute the x, that's going to be 2x squared plus x. Okay, so now I need to take 7x squared plus 5x minus 2, and I need to subtract 2x squared plus x. So if I take 7x squared minus 2x squared, that gives me 5x squared, and then if I take 5x and subtract x, that gives me 4x, and then my minus 2 stayed on even. So then I have a for an answer.
Wait, why would it be, if you're adding that x to the 5x, how can it really be 6x?
Because you have to subtract it. You're subtracting the x. So it's almost like you distribute it. All right, ready for our next example? Yes. Example 5. In the equation y equals 2x squared minus 5x minus 18, which is a value of x when y equals 0. Okay, so in my first period today, we talked about several different ways of finding this. Okay? One way you can do is graph it. And then what are we looking for? The what? Yeah, where y is 0. Right? And that's on the x-axis. Okay? So let's get our graphing calculators out. I'm going to switch to my thingamajigger over here. So when I graph y equals 2x squared minus 5x minus 18, I'm looking for where y equals 0. That's going to be my x-intercepts. So if we look at our possible answers, one of them is negative 18. That's nowhere even close on my graph. So I know I can cross out negative 18. Then, on the right-hand side, the 0 over there looks like it's somewhere in between 4 and 5. So if I look back at my answer choices, go back to my computer over here. On my answer choices, the only one that is between 4 and 5 is D. So that's my 0. Now, another way we talked about first period of going about this is you could plug these values in for x and then see if you get 0 for y. Okay, so example 6. This is kind of a different kind of problem. You're going to have several like this on your homework today. You are going to simplify the algebraic expression, which just means we're going to do whatever multiplication we have to do, and then we're going to combine like terms. Okay? Now, when I look at example 6, I've got 5 times x plus 3 times x plus 2. it does not matter which order I multiply that in. For me, I would rather multiply the x plus 3 times the x plus 2 first, and then take that product and multiply it by 5. That's easier for me. So, I'm going to set up my box. I've got x plus 3 and x plus 2. Gives me x squared and 3x and 2x and 6. Alright, now I need to take this product and multiply it by this 5 right. So that's going to be 5 times, and then if I write out what I got in my box, that's going to be x squared plus 5x plus 6. Now I'm going to go ahead and distribute that 5 before I start on the negative 3 part over here. Alright, so 5 times x squared is 5x squared plus 25x plus 30. Okay, so now I need to do the second half of that problem, which is distributing the negative 3. So I'm going to distribute this negative 3 here, and then I am going to write my answers underneath, because I do better combining like terms when I have them lined up vertically. I make less mistakes that way. So it would be minus 3x squared, and then minus 6x, and then minus 3. Okay, so 5x squared and negative 3x squared is 2x squared. 25x minus 6x is plus 19x, and then 30 minus 3 is negative 27. That's what I said. Positive 27. So then, answer choice D. Alright. Okay, so let's go to example 7. Are we good? Everything written down? Okay. Example 7, it says, which of the following expressions is equivalent to 4 times n minus 3 times n plus 2? Alright, so this time, it doesn't matter again which way you multiply 4 times n minus 3 times n plus 2. Now, what I want to do, last time I multiplied the n minus 3 times the n plus 2 first. This time, let's distribute the 4 first. It doesn't matter, we'll get the same answer as long as we do it correctly. Alright, so 4 times n minus 3, that would be 4n minus 12, and then I'm going to take that and multiply times n plus 2. So the answer is A. 8, it says simplify the algebraic expression. So again, all we have to do here is just distribute and then combine our like terms. So we've got 3/5 times 15a squared, we got 9a squared b minus 3/5 times 40ab squared. What is 3 minus 24ab squared? Alright, and then we just got to distribute the 2/3 over here. So we got 22ab squared. I'm going to write that underneath my other ab squared, so I can combine the like terms vertically. Now we need to multiply the 2/3 times negative 6 a squared b. So, okay, so negative 4 a squared b. Alright, so if I combine my like terms, that's going to be 5 a squared b. Notice I don't add the exponents. They stay the same. And then minus 2ab squared. So then my answer